Wake and steak, baby.
What up, people? Welcome to another edition of Wake and Steak.
Week 7 episode.
Yeah.
Last week, another hard week.
Another hard week, yeah.
4-4.
Yep. No units down.
Yep.
Even money.
Broke
pushed.
even. It was
And
hard. We had some nice winners, but some bad losers.
Yeah. Tough on the parlay, tough on the teasers. You know, little garbage. Andy Dalton, Red Rocket TD, killed the Baltimore spread for everybody, with a minute left in the game. But no excuses. Play like a champion.
But we took Denver. We liked that one. Denver was a nice little win.
Denver was a good win.
But let's get to it.
So let's get in it, man. Well, we're here, you know, watching this Chiefs Broncos game. So ain't gonna say shit about that game,
but
because it started and that's not part of our got a little delayed this week, but hey, getting it in when we can. So
we'll get back into the first game at 1 p.m. We got Arizona Cardinals with the Mighty Midget versus your New York Giants with Danny Dimes. What do we got to say about that?
What do we got to say about that? So you got the Giants with Saquon,
Saquon's back.
He's back, right? So that changes everything for them.
But Peterson is back, too.
Peterson's back on defense
for the Cardinals. If you guys didn't know, he was suspended 6 games for PEDs, which are performance-enhancing drugs, but he's back. Hopefully his performance is still enhanced. He's very good in the secondary. I love the Cardinals just for the fact.
I can't believe Matt Moore is in the game. Sorry. Anyways.
Oh yeah, Mahomes got hurt. So we'll just drop. I'll drop a dime on Danny Dimes. So Danny Dimes, ever since he played the Bucs where they won, where he had a great game, his passer rating's been 59.
How many picks has he thrown?
With 6 picks, dude.
Yeah. So cutting right to the chase on this one, I'm gonna go with Arizona Cardinals +3 at the Giants. I like that play.
Kyler Murray is a way better quarterback than Danny Dimes. Saquon's back, but
it's all right. I think they should get Christian Kirk back, so he'll have his slot receiver, and I think it's gonna be a close game. But I really do like the Cardinals.
You get them at +3, guys. That's another game we like, so we're taking the Cardinals.
Yep.
Next game, Texans Colts. Guys, this is very hard.
That's a crazy divisional matchup. 2 really good teams.
Yeah.
The Colts are they coming off a bye? The Colts are coming off a bye?
Colts are coming
off a bye.
Correct.
So, and we decided that we would throw this one into our teaser, which we'll touch on later.
Yeah,
but we're gonna end up taking Houston +11 at the Colts. I think that game's decided by a field goal or less, and I wouldn't be scared of teasing that game.
Next we got
our first no toca of the evening.
Yep. Miami Dolphins at Buffalo Bills.
Give me a fucking break.
It's just... Dude,
Fitzmagic is back.
Fitzpatrick's back. Dolphins don't know what the fuck they're doing. Nobody knows what they're doing. They finally had a chance to win last week. They finally covered the spread, though, against the Bengals.
Yeah.
Against the Redskins.
Against the Redskins.
I'm sorry. They went for 2, tried to win the game.
It's just fine at that rate. I'm not mad at that call.
These little 16, 17-point spreads...
I wouldn't tease it.
I
wouldn't tease it any which way. We've been burned before.
Yeah,
You've seen them get blown out by 30 points. So that's a no toca.
Yeah, we're not even touching.
So moving forward, let's go Vikings Lions. Another crazy hard game.
Yeah.
What we decided here, Lions are at home. That's the second part of our teaser. So we want to take the Lions +11.5 at home. I think that game is going to be decided by a touchdown or less, and both teams are hyper competitive, playing really well. Lions coming off a tough loss, right?
Lions
looking to bounce back.
I think they got fucked. They got fucked last week.
Yeah.
On those little whatever calls you want to call.
Yeah, garbage.
Illegal hands to the face.
Garbage.
They don't call it the whole game, but in the last 2 minutes they called 2 back to back
on the same guy.
They got fucked.
Fucked.
Bottom line, they got fucked. It's okay, but what we're trying to say is we'll get that spread out of the way because Vegas didn't even know that line opened up at 0, dude.
And ended up at -1.5 already on a Thursday.
So all the money's on Vikings, but.
Yeah.
We like the Lions at home on a teaser. We get back to that. Next game. We got Oakland Raiders coming off a bye, going against the Green Bay Packers, coming off a weird win.
A weird win, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah.
And they beat the Lions. The Lions are a good team. And you just got to give it to Aaron Rodgers dropping dimes to Lazard in the fourth quarter. and that was it.
I
That
agree.
was the
Aaron
difference
Rodgers
in the
doesn't
game.
need, like, who the fuck's Lazard? It's just, Aaron Rodgers doesn't need anybody.
Yeah, Lazard made, like, you gotta give him credit. He made some great grabs, especially on that touchdown, and another couple, integral plays there down the stretch. But I like the Packers here to win, right? It was a reverse line movement, right, from 7 to 5.5.
Yep. All the money's on the Pack. Went from -7 to -5.5. So we're a little scared here. I agree. I'm scared on this game. I call this a sandwich game, which means they're coming off a very nice win. This is like the bread of the sandwich. And then in the middle right now, you have the Raiders. So next week, Packers are playing Kansas City. So what I mean by sandwich game, I think they're overlooking this game a little. They just want to get through with it. So the spread, I think, is going to play a big factor. So we like the Packers in a money line.
Yeah, money line.
Parlay,
That's
or
the first
just
part.
Don't touch it, dude. Like, it's just, this is a very weird game, guys.
Yeah, it's a weird game, but that's the first. That's what we're gonna take though. The first leg of our parlay is Pack money line at Lambeau, and that's that. So moving on to the next game, Jaguars Bengals, another fishy game. With a 3.5 point spread.
Jaguars got rid of Ramsey.
I don't know. This game is weird, and the Bengals, right? I mean, the Bengals. They actually, even that garbage touchdown, they only lost by 6 points to Baltimore, 23-17, I believe, or 16.
Bengals are winless, right?
Yeah, the
But
Bengals.
look what they are against the spread, bro. They're 3-1-2.
Hey,
They're not bad.
Mixing this, that. I don't
They
think
cover spreads, guys.
Is
They
AJ
cover
Green
spreads.
even back? I don't know.
I
Whatever.
don't even know that guy still plays.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Bro,
Forgot about
guy's
that
always
guy.
hurt. What the fuck's wrong with
Always
that guy?
hurt.
He's always fucking
Maybe
hurt.
he just hates playing for the Bengals. So this is one that we also said no toca. We don't feel that this game is.
Yeah.
It's worth touching, honestly. Like, Minshew mania, Minshew magic, Minshew whatever. He's competitive, he's good, he makes good plays, but like at the same time, I don't trust him to win on the road, even at the shitty winless Bengals.
I agree. Bengals, they're shitty, but they keep games close, and I don't know, dude.
Man, you got Mixon.
That over-under is jumping a lot, too, from 48 to 44, so the under looks kind of nice there, too.
Yeah, I think I don't know.
Then we're going to get to these two fuckers. This game's nice, guys. So we got the Rams against the Falcons. At Falcons. What's going on with the fucking Falcons?
I mean, that's
they have a top 3 quarterback, and they're 1-5.
And we've been burned by the Falcons countless times, but I have to side, or we have to side right now with the Rams, because the Rams are coming off of back-to-back losses.
A horrible loss.
Just like KC, with a horrible loss last week. They're a 3-point dog, reverse line movement, 1 point. I think that, the over is an interesting play, but what we are taking is the Rams -3, and we're going to make that the big play of the week.
I mean, the Falcons couldn't stop the Cardinals last week. They lost to the Cardinals, guys.
Yeah.
So what makes you think they're going to stop the Rams?
The Rams have been,
the Rams
crap,
offense
but whatever.
It's high powered always. I mean, Gurley's obviously a big X factor.
Yeah, but pay attention that Gurley and Brown are both questionable, and you got Talib.
Rams got Ramsey though.
Yeah, they got Ramsey, but Talib went to IR, and Clay Matthews also not playing.
Yeah,
so
Clay Matthews is out.
You've got some holes on your defense there, and offense, nonetheless. So I keep a close eye on all that.
So we got next game, 49ers against the Redskins.
And this is bringing us to the last leg of our teaser. So take it.
So we got 49ers opened up at -8.5. Heavy money winning them, so it's -10 now. Redskins are a home team. Giving double digits to a home dog is like, there's trending on that, but the 49ers are so hot. I feel like that spread's a little inflated.
Yeah. But you also think that this could be a letdown game. And maybe they're finally fool's gold.
Not fool's gold, but I don't know, man. To take the 10 is hard, bro, against the Redskins. Like, the Redskins do suck, guys.
Yeah, but they put up points.
They keep games close.
McLaurin.
In the beginning of the year, remember, bro, they almost beat the Cowboys. What is it, first or second game of the year?
McLaurin had another crazy game. AP had another 100-yard rushing game. He looked like a young dude again.
So we're just gonna put him in a teaser, dude.
Yeah.
Like, we like them. at plus 20. I like them at plus 10, to be honest. But plus 20, I feel very, very confident.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to do.
So we'll get back to that. But yeah, we like them in a teaser. So next one we got, bro, Chargers, Titans.
Chargers, Titans. Chargers have gone down by double digits in the first quarter of the last 2 games at home. They've been complete trash, even though they've come back and, made it look kind of whatever. We don't want to touch that. Get away from that game.
That Chargers, Titans, guys, those 2 teams are just so
Tannehill,
vulnerable right now.
I don't know. I don't really know what to think of either of those teams. They're both in flux in a weird spot, so just get away from that game.
Don't touch that.
So the next game is Ravens Seahawks. So yeah, we're going big balls on this parlay this week. It's going to be a real heavy plus money, move, and
I love Ravens, guys.
Yeah.
We love Ravens this week. I mean, Seahawks, they won last week with 4 turnovers. They still won. I don't see Russell Wilson being perfect anymore. Like, he has 0 picks. Their defense is flawed. They've been winning games kind of on the crazy end of it. I think they're going to run into a good Ravens team and they're going to lose, to be honest. I know they're playing in Seattle. That's the only thing keeping me a little weird about it. But I'm taking the points, man.
Let's go. So let's go Baltimore.
+3, bro.
+3 in
you take a money line too if you
or
really
you take a money
it.
line if you want it. And in the parlay we put a money line. But again, money line points, whatever. I mean, the money line's going to pay out bigger, obviously.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, you know what? Let's go with the Ravens, man. They're tough.
Bro. They're
like
tough. The Ravens a lot.
Playing really well. So
next game, Matt, tell them.
Yeah, Saints versus the Bears. Teddy Bridge continues to crush. Hasn't lost as a starter. The Saints are +3. They're 4-2 against the spread. They're at the Bears. The Bears look like complete trash in London last week. I don't even.
We have a little X factor on this game.
Yeah, Trubisky's the X factor if he plays.
So if Mitch plays, we're not touching the game. But if Mitch doesn't play, you got to take the Saints, guys.
You got to take the Saints.
So I'll give you another good stat. Saints have covered every game in October since 2015, guys. They're 19-0.
You might as well ride that.
19-0, bro.
Ride that trend until
you take it how you want it, but
yeah, but ride that. You got to ride that.
I mean, bro, they're 19-0.
That's compelling. That's as compelling as it gets. So I say you just, ride with the Saints. I mean, Kamara's a little banged up.
We still felt this game was weird because the Bears obviously they need to prove their little slop game they had in London. They need to prove that they're still contenders. But
right
if
now, they don't look
Trubisky
like
doesn't play, dude, you got to slam the Saints, man. But I don't know. He might play. So, I mean,
let's see, though. Maybe
they're
he's
a way
not
different
100%.
team. They're like the Jets, dude. Like, with Mitch, they're a way better team.
Yeah.
So, all right. We're going to get in.
So, let's go. Last couple here. So, this is probably... This game holds the most weight, I think in the entire weekend, and this is the Eagles-Cowboys. So, I mean, I understand that this guy still has a job because it's more, right? It's more than just, him as a coach, and Jerry Jones keeps sticking up for him, and he's good with the organization, and he keeps things at bay, and he's a good face of the organization. But, look, man, you have been trash. And you have been, I mean, this
He's a copper, that's all he does.
He hasn't done shit. He hasn't done shit.
Shake your hand.
Yeah, so look, anyways, the Eagles also have had a tough road. But I think the Eagles come in, don't give a fuck about Jason Garrett or Jerry Jones or Zeke's bitch ass who hasn't been doing, he had a good, decent game, whatever. And they win. And we take Philly +3.
Yeah,
and
you like Philly there.
I like Philly to win that game.
A
divisional matchup.
Dallas is looking bad, dude. Like, I mean, even Dak is performing great. It's their defense. And, they have a lot of players hurt. A lot of money's on the over on this game, but we like Philly, bro.
Philly's D, with Philly's D, I don't know. They could go under there. That could be like a, I don't know. That could be a 23-17.
Zeke hasn't done shit. They have a lot of injuries. I mean, they really haven't beat anybody, the Cowboys. I mean, the first 3 games of the year, they beat crap teams, bro.
And then they've lost 3 in a row. And you lose to the Jets last week?
Losing the Jets is
Come on, man.
You can't lose to the Jets.
Come on, man.
I don't care if you don't cover.
Yeah.
But you lost straight out.
So Philly +3. So, next, the last game of the week is the Patriots at the Jets. Again, 9.5-point spread. 2 good defenses going at it. We didn't really feel comfortable with those 9.5.
Yep.
With those points. So what we did is we put this we have two big plus monies into our parlay, really giving you some juice and some solid value. So we decided to put in a New England money line that, brings the parlay a little bit back down to earth, but gives you a little higher average in terms of, trying to win the game and take down that gamble. So New England money line.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I know the Patriots are going to win that game, but I like the Jets' points. But just to avoid that, we're just going to throw New England in the money line because New England's going to win that game, guys. I mean, Patriots didn't cover last time they played the Jets. This is their second meeting. Jets didn't even score an offensive touchdown, but Patriots ain't going to lose. I don't think they're going to cover the spread, guys, but put them in a parlay.
Put them in a parlay. Just get in there and do it.
They got Darnold back. Their Jets D is very solid, but Jets ain't going to win that game, guys.
Jets ain't going to win that game.
They're not going to win that shit.
So let's rip through the bets that we got going here. So the first wager is our teaser. And our teaser is going to start with the Washington Redskins plus 20.
Yep.
It's going to be followed by Lions at home against the Vikings plus 11.5, followed up with Houston plus 11 at the Colts. So you got Redskins plus 20, Lions plus 11.5, and Houston plus 11. I really like this one a lot.
Lions,
and again,
I like Lions a lot. 11.5 at home.
These lines are going to change between now and Sunday. I mean, it's just the nature of it. So go take a look at it. Again, don't wake up fucked up Sunday morning and try to throw this in because that's how you make mistakes. Tell them what the parlay is.
The parlay's nice, guys. So this parlay is a plus 600 on your money. So meaning $100 wins you $600. We're taking Baltimore money line, get them at plus 150
at Seattle.
Then we're going to take New Orleans money line plus 150
at the Bears.
And then we're going to take Pats money line
to
minus 430. Take away the points. Yep. Put those three. Put $100, bro. Take a stab. Drop a little salt on it. That's it. $100 wins you 600. Don't do the opposite, betting 600 to win 100. That's retarded. Bet 100. If you lose, it's only $100. If you win, the value it's so much more worth it, guys. And our big play, bro,
is the Rams. We're gonna ride with the Rams to bounce back.
They were in the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah,
bro. They have to get
losing 3 in a row. It's just not in their nature, not in their character. I mean, just like I think the Chiefs tonight are gonna come away with a victory, with or without Mahomes, and go to 5-2 on the year and show that they're still something to be said about that organization. And they just gotta build on defense and get things back in order. But that's it. I mean, keep rolling with us and
just trust us, bro.
Appreciate it.
I mean, this is a week by week thing, dude. I mean,
it's a week by week. It's tough. It only gets harder,
guys. It's gambling.
It only gets harder, but we'll try to take the guesswork out of it and do the work for you. So appreciate you tuning in, and we'll check you next time.
Take it easy, guys.
Peace.